Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to SK Academy of Mathematics. Today we are going to learn how to solve the problem on Simpson's 3/8 rule. Considering the given integral function, without integrating the function, we are going to find the approximate value of the integral function integral 0 to pi by 2 root cos x dx without integrating by using Simpson's 3/8 rule up to 6 equal parts. How to represent the solution and how to define the solution, I am going to explain now. First, represent solution. What is our solution? Always remember you are supposed to represent the given. What is our given? That is the integral. Always the integral is defined with respect to capital letter I, integral 0 to pi by 2 root cos x dx. Okay, this we can represent it as with respect to Simpson 3/8 rule, x naught is lower interval and x naught plus n into h the upper interval, y of x dx. Got the point? Yes. What does x naught represent? X naught represents 0 and comma x naught plus n into h equal to, what is x naught plus n into h? We have pi by 2. Next, y of x is defined with respect to square root of cos x. Got the point? Yes. After this, they have given the interval, that is 6 equal part, n equal to 6. The value of n will be equal to 6, that we call it as interval. There will be 6 interval and ordinates will be 7. 6 plus 1, 7 ordinates. Got the point? Now let us substitute n in this and find the value of h. That is x naught. What is, okay, let us represent. What is x naught? 0. What is n? 6 into h, which is equal to pi by 2. If I go 6 to the RHS part, it goes to the denominator, h equal to pi by 12. H we call it as common interval or step size or common interval. Got the point? Now considering this set of condition, we are supposed to represent the tabular column. How to represent the tabular column? Now let us see. First, we are going to represent the interval x. Got the point? Corresponding to that, we are going to represent the function value y of x. What is our y of x? That is square root of cos x. What is our y of x? That is our square root of cos x. Now, the first interval should start from, the interval should start from 0 and it should, see, I am going to explain here. The interval should start from 0 and end till pi by 2. But I need to represent the 6 interval, where the common step size or the common interval from this interval should be pi by 12. So what I am going to consider? First, x naught should start from 0. I am going to represent 0. Next interval will be the value which we have found, that will be the first pi by 12. Okay, let us represent little bit, pi by 12. Got the point? The next will be add the numerator. 1 after you get 2, how much? Okay, 2 pi by 12. 2 ones are 2 6 are, you get pi by 6. Next, 3 pi by 12. 3 ones are 3 fours are, pi by 4. Next, you get 4 pi by 12. You get pi by 3. Okay, let us represent in the above itself. Okay, there will be no issues. Okay, let us represent in the here itself. Got the point? Now let us represent here. First, x represent the interval. Interval will going to start from 0. Then next I told the first interval will be pi by 12. Pi by 12. Next you get 2, just add the numerator, 2 pi by 12. 2 ones are 2 6 are, pi by 6. Next you get 3 pi by 12. 3 ones are 3 fours are, pi by 4. Then next 4 pi by 12. You get 4 ones are 4 threes are, pi by 3. Next you get 5 pi by 12. 5 pi by 12. You can't get cancelled. You can represent 5 pi by 12 as constant. Next we have 6 pi by 12. See, 6 ones are 6, 2s are pi by 2. See, what did I say? The interval should start from 0 and end till pi by 2. So, the interval is started from 0 and ended till pi by 12. Sorry, pi by 2. Okay, you need to have 6 intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, they have given 6 equal parts. I have divided 6 equal parts. Now I am going to substitute this value in y. What is our y? That we call it as y of x. What is our y of x? Square root of cos x. Got the point? Now, in place of x, I need to substitute this value. Whenever you get the pi value, you can't represent in the calculator. You are supposed to represent manually. Got the point? Whenever you get, always remember, whenever you get any trigonometry function, the calculator should be converted from degree to radians. Got the point? Now, let us take the calculator, represent the condition. First, I am going to show you the first value. Then you go on simplifying this similar values. See, first shift mode setup, press 4, the calculator is converted. Why? Because it is in trigonometry function, so we have represent radians. Square root of cos alpha, okay, no need of alpha, just press 0 or else press alpha x, close the bracket, press calc, give 0, cos 0 is 1. Got the point? Press again calc, give shift pi divided by 12, get 0.9828. Okay, please go on doing like this to get the values. Okay, now pressing for calc 0, you got 1, we got 1. Similarly, press calc, give pi divided by 12. Just take 4 decimal values, 0.9828. We have got 0.9828. Next, we have pi by 6. Press calc, pi divided by 6. Get 0.9306. Next, pi by 4. Press calc, pi divided by 4. You get 0.8408. Next, pi by 3, plus calc, pi divided by 3, you get 0.7071. Next, 5 pi by 12, press calc, pi divided by 12, you get 0.5087. The last pi by 12, press calc, pi divided by 12, sorry, pi divided by 2, pi by 2, you get 0. Got the point? Now, this we are going to represent it as C. After this, we are going to represent the y0, this as y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y6. Represent the table so that it will be easier to understand and analyze the condition. For what value it is going to represent. This will be the function value representation, and x represent the interval, and y of x represent the function value for the given function, that is C. Now got the point? After representing the table, now by using Simpson's 3/8 rule, by using Simpson's 3/8 rule formula we have, that is integral x0 to x0 plus n into h y of x dx, which is equal to 3h by 8 into y0 plus yn plus 3 into non-multiple of terms, that is y1, y2 plus y4 etc. yn minus 3 plus 2 into multiple y3, y6 etc. Okay, this is yn minus 1 and this will be yn minus 3. Got the point? Now this will be the formula where this will be the non-multiple of 3, and this will be multiple of 3. Got the point? Now let us represent the condition. Okay, see what is the integral? X naught 0 and x naught plus n into h. We have pi by 2 root cos x dx 3 into what is h? H is our pi by 12 whole divided by 8 into what is our y naught? Okay, before representing that, first let us represent the condition also. Y naught plus let us represent h itself. H. Okay, first let us represent the terms. 3h divided by 8. The value of n is 6. So y naught plus y6 plus 3 into y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus 2 into multiple of 3, that is y3. Since we have taken y6 in the first itself, so we are not supposed to repeat the term once more. Got the point? Now let us substitute the terms. 0 to pi by 2 square root of cos x dx, which is equal to 3 into pi by 12 divided by 8 into what is y naught? Y naught is the value of 1 plus y6 is 0 plus 3 into y1. What is y1? See, this will be our y1, 0.9828 plus y2 0.9306 plus y4 is 0.7071 plus y5 is 0.5087 plus 2 into y3. What is y3? We have 0.8408. Close the bracket. Integral 0 to pi by 2 root cos x dx, which is equal to, use the calculator, represent the solution in single line, no issues. Okay, now let us simplify. Okay, take your calculator. Now then, okay, can you see? Yes. Now let us simplify. 3, okay, press numerator denominator, 3 into pi by 12, pi divided by 12 into divided by 8, open bracket, in open bracket, double bracket, 1 plus 0, sorry, 1 plus 0, close the bracket, plus 3 into, please be careful while giving the values, 0.9828 plus 0.9306 plus 0.7071 plus 0.5087, close the bracket, plus 2 into 0.8408, close the double bracket, with the point press equals, get 1.1848. Therefore, you get 1.1848. This is the approximate value of the given integral function. Yes. Let us conclude. Is the required solution for the given integral function by using Simpson's 3 by 8 rule by using Simpson. This is okay. This is the required approximate solution. You can conclude this is the required approximate solution. Why it is approximate? Since without integrating, we are going to represent the approximate value, not the exact value. What do you mean by exact value? You get the perfect value. But in this, we prefer the some decimal value varies from 4 decimal to 5 decimal, but this will be the approximate, not exact but approximate value for the integral 0 to pi by 2 root cos x dx. Without integrating, we can represent the solution of integral function by using Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. Got the point? Now let us take a recap. First, always remember, represent the given, define the given integral function, limit points, lower limit, upper limit, and the function. After defining, consider the interval n, represent the value of h. What does this h represent? Common interval or step size. Then, considering these values, we are going to represent the tabular column. Whenever they give any pi value function, you can't represent by using calculator. You need to suppose to simplify using normally by simplifying the values for the given function. After given function, if you simplify the value, just see 0, next interval will be this h, 0 pi by 12. Next, add the numerator. Just add the numerator, 2 pi by 12, 3 pi by 12, 4 pi by 12, 5 pi by 12, 6 pi by 12. The interval should start from 0, end till pi by 2. At the point, whatever you get the values after simplifying in root cos x, represent it as y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6. Now consider the Simpson's 3 by 8 formula, multiple and non-multiple. Then simplify with respect to condition, which are the terms which are required for the simplification. After considering the terms, substitute the values, use the calculator. In this one step only, you can simplify and represent the proper solution. If you need, you can cross verify once. Either you can simplify using the brackets, then you simplify also get the same solution. If you get this value, this is the approximate value of the given integral function. I hope you have understood each and every step of finding Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. For more videos, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.